Hey guys, here's the biggest problem with this secondary. With 9,000 miles on it, it's worn this whole spline, or whatever you want to call this. This thing here is already gouging out. And if I take this apart later, I'll show you, but the clutch is actually just like really loose in here. So what's happening is the clutch is actually going, instead of straight like this, it's pivoting this way or that way. So, all right. Hey guys, this is how I take my clutch apart. I made this tool, I just welded it. I welded the nut on the end, and then I cut this whole piece is out of a car jack, out of my old Golf, Volkswagen Golf, and then I just welded some washers together, cut this, and how it works is this piece basically is going to go through here, through the hole, through the center. And then what you're going to do is basically tighten it, and it'll actually bring the clutch, it's going to tighten that spring down in the bottom here. Once it tightens the spring, I then can heat these. You have to heat them, they're Loctite. So also remember, put Loctite on them when you put them back on. So I heat them up, and then I loosen each one. And with this thing holding it all together, then I can loosen it all off, and then it basically comes all apart. So that's how that kind of works. Alright, and this is what it looks like when you have it all together. See, that's in there like that. I use the ratchet, tighten it all up. Here's the washer on the outside, and it's just a car jack. I mean, well, it was a car jack at one time. Here you can see, you just tighten it up, you can see how it's compressing everything here. So next thing is heat up all these bolts, these ones, and then take the tension off this thing, and it'll basically all fall apart. So yeah, that's it. Just heating it up now, and just getting it nice and warm. And what happens there is it just loosens it up, so you can get these off. I mean, pretty important. If you break them or whatever, you got so much more work to do, right? So I heat them up good. Not red hot, but just good enough. Huh? What do you say? What do you say? You can speak? You can speak? Huh? No? Anyways. Okay, so when you heat it up, the bolts come out nicely here. I'm just going to show you how it's going to come apart, or I'll try to. I'm going to balance this here. Hopefully you can see that. Use blue Loctite, not red. Use blue. You want these to come out. So this is what I was talking about. This clutch. That's everywhere here. Anyways, this clutch right here. Like, look at this. It's just shot, right? I mean, there's actually a bushing, a brass bushing or something that goes in here. That bushing is long worn out and gone. I mean, if I show you the new clutch, it slides on just perfect. This thing, Here, let's see it this way. So it's past due, it's done. And that's mainly why I'm blowing belts so quickly. Shouldn't blow belts that fast. Should get about 2,000, 2,500 miles out of a belt. And this is the other part. It is spring loaded, so yeah, be careful. I need to make this spline, this bolt, or long bolt, or whatever you want to call it. I basically need to make it longer, and this would make my life easier if this thing is longer. So I'm gonna cut it and put a extension on it and re-weld it up just to make the tool nice for what I want. But okay, this is where it's gonna. I'm just putting it on the floor so that it doesn't spring because it springs pretty good. Here's the spring. Take my tool out. Here's the helix. Bam. Helix is off. Spring comes off. And this plastic thing. And that leaves you with a worn out clutch. I have a shift assist in my clutch, so I bought this a long time ago. Basically sits in here. So what happens is the spring sits on that guy and basically shifts better. So it does make a difference. I would recommend it for whatever, it's 50, 60 bucks. It's just or it's 80 bucks, I can't remember exactly, but nice little extra. And that is it. If this helped you guys out, click on the like. I'd appreciate it. Okay, bye.